Welcome to Ford on Fords. This is D, your main man, the guy who builds the truck. I'll give you a couple updates. I kind of want to drop this little video real quick. These guys are the guys who are putting together the truck bed for me, the body work. Right now, this is kind of advanced a little bit. He's putting what they call like a seal coat on it. All the body work's not done to it, but they sanded a lot of stuff to replace the cab corners. So it's sanded down to the metal, and the cab is going to be sitting for a little while after this video, and you'll see that he didn't want it to rust or anything. So, but this is the cab I drove to Delaware to pick up, and from Florida to Delaware. Got the cab. That's the only one I could find that wasn't rusted all the way through. The floor pans and this thing's been replaced. Most of the stuff in it is clean. It's solid metal. Be hard pressed to find another cab that's in better condition. So what you're seeing now, like I said, they're putting a seal coat on it, and this, like I said, all the body work is not done here. But just to show you like the great shape that this cab is in compared to the original cab. At the end of this video, I will show you like some quick pictures or snippets of what the cab, look like a couple pictures of what they did to it, and when they finished it and how it got to the point it's at now, sitting up in the shop, in the new shop. So yeah, he's just putting a seal coat on it because he didn't want to. It sat for like 3 weeks, sanded down to the metal, and he didn't want it to rust here in the Florida weather. So that's the take you have on it right there. But yeah, let me show you some quick snippet pictures of what it ended up looking like after they replaced the cab corners and stuff. So right here you can see they said they put it down, they sanded, they grinded it, and they cleared, primed it, and do whatever the body guys do. That's their world, not mine. So I ended up getting it to the shop. Oh yeah, we're gonna fast forward, I'm sorry, when I get it to the shop. And I end up cutting out the bed, measures out the tires, got a rough estimate of where I want the knots to go. So I cut out the bed frame, as you can see here. Cut out the fender wells, which is a pain in the butt, but we got it out of there with a grinder and a sawzall. Now you can start to see the condition of the frame and the body. But this is one of the stages. And that's kind of like the side view. That's a 24-inch rim right there, so. But here is when, first problem of the shop. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let me take the bed off. So, we can, I can get to looking at the frame and see what I got to do to the frame and take it apart. And great God from Zion, the damn engine hoist just gave out. Oh, I was so upset. It would not go up. I kept pumping on it. I was so upset. But my buddy brought his over and we ended up getting it off. And now you can see the actual frame and the condition of the frame. Now, mind you, this frame sat outside for 15 years in the Florida weather. A couple hurricanes, well, actually about 4 or 5 hurricanes, but it sat outside. And the shame is in the frame is in this great a shape. So it's not bent or anything. It just had a little surface rust here and there, but it actually turns out really good. Right here, I'm overviewing it, looking at it, seeing where I have to, sand stuff off at, and what beams I'm end up taking out, and I'm just getting a game plan at this point. And just seeing what overview, needs to be done to the frame. Sitting there slapping myself in the head like, oh my God, what have I done? This is going to be a whole hell of a lot of work. I am never going to get to the end of it. But you'll see as we keep dropping more videos, we get, I get pretty far on it. So But there's the bed. Oh yeah, I'm pointing at those Harbor Freight. Don't buy those. Do not buy those. Harbor Freight guys say, oh, you can get them. They hold 500 pounds apiece. I sat my behind on it, my fat behind on it, and they don't hold nowhere. I mean, that thing was about to die under that bed. I had to go get some really good sturdy ones though. But yeah, I'm getting ready here to start tackling the rear end and pulling off all those rivets and getting all that stuff out of there. So that's the next thing I'm doing. And you know, hey, you're gonna see the next video. So like, subscribe, stay tuned. Please keep up with the progress and let everybody know. 4 on 4s, baby. We out.